अष्टाङ्गयोग तत्सिद्धिप्रकारः च कल्यतां मम कुरुष्व तावतीं कल्यते भवदुपासनं यया स्पष्टमष्टविधयोगचर्यया पुष्टया आसु तव तुष्टिमाप्नुयाम्.
The progress of the spiritual aspirant. May I be endowed with that much of health as is needed for thy adoration. Soon shall I then win thy grace by undergoing the well-known 8-limbed discipline of yoga.
ब्रह्मचर्य दृढधारिभिर्यमयि प्राप्लवादिनियमैश्च पाविदाः कुर्महे दृढममी सुखासनं पङ्कजात्यमवि वा भवत्पराः.
After attaining to purity of being through the observance of disciplines of self-control like strict continence, etc., as also rules of right conduct like daily baths, etc., I shall practice the various comfortable and steady sitting postures like Padmasana for meditation on thee.
तारमन्दरनुचिन्त्य सन्ततं प्राणवायुमभियम्य निर्मलाः इन्द्रियाणि विषयादतापकृत्या आस्महे भवदुपासनोन्मुखाः.
Constantly revolving in mind the sacred syllable Om and regulating the operation of prana through control of breath, I, having attained to purity of being through these disciplines, shall withdraw the senses from their objects as a preparatory discipline for the practice of meditation on thee.
अस्फुटेव भूषिते प्रयत्नतो धारयेम दिषणां मुहुर्मुहुः तेन भक्तिरसमन्धरात्रताम् उद्वहेम भवदङ्घ्रिचिन्तकाः.
Engaged in thy contemplation, I shall with great effort fix my mind on the hazily perceived form of thine, until the mind is filled with the sentiment of devotion and attains to utmost softness.
विस्फुटावयवभेदसुन्दरम् त्वत्प्रभुःसुशिरशीलनावसात् आश्रमं मनसि चिन्तयामहे ध्यानयोगनिरतास्त्वदाश्रयाः.
Devoting myself to meditation, I, thy devotee, shall by long practice be able to get an easy mental perception of thy form of beauty with all its parts vivid and clear.
ध्यायतां सकलमूर्तिमीदृशम् उन्मिषन् मधुरदाकृधात्मनां चान्द्रमोदरसरूपमान्धरम् ब्रह्मरूपमयि देव भासते.
To one who meditates thus on thy formful aspect and becomes captivated by the increasingly vivid experience of its sweetness, there shines in due course thy impersonal Brahmic consciousness, which is of the form of intense inward joy.
तत्समास्वदनरूपिणीं स्थितिधिं त्वत्समाधिमयि विश्वनायक आश्रिधा पुनरत परिष्युता वारभेमहि च धारणादिकम्.
O Lord of the universe, being established in Samadhi, which is the state of immediate experience of thee, I shall, whenever my mind slips down from that experience, resort again to dharana and other processes of concentration.
इत्थमभ्यसननिर्भरोल्लसत् त्वत्परात्मसुखकल्पितोत्सवाः मुक्तभक्तकुलमौलितां गताः सञ्चरेम सुखनारदादिवत्.
May I, being established through spiritual practice in the perpetual mart of joy that thy Brahmic consciousness is, be granted the unique blessing of moving about like Sukha and Narada as an enlightened and liberated devotee of thine.
त्वत्समाधिविजये तु यः पुनर्मङ्क्षुमोक्षरसिकः क्रमेण वा योगवश्यमनिलं षडाश्रयै रुन्नयत् यज सुषुम्नयासनैः
If, after mastering samadhi, an aspirant, whether he wants immediate or gradual liberation, can in either case progress to his goal through several spiritual planes by slowly raising his vital energy brought under control by yogic practice through the six centers along Sushumna nerve channel.
लिङ्गदेहमपि सन्ध्यजन्नतो दीयते द्वैपरे निराग्रह ऊर्ध्वलोककुतुकीतुमूर्धतः सार्धमेव कर्णैर्निरीयते
One who is desireless abandons his subtle body also at death and is dissolved into thy being. But one who entertains desires for the higher spiritual realms passes out with his subtle body through the Brahmarandhra in the crown of the head.
अग्निवासरवलक्षभक्षकै रुद्धरायणजुषासदैवतैः प्रापितो रविपदं भवत्परो मोदवान् ध्रुवपदान्तमीयते
A devotee of the latter type is led by the deities presiding over fire, daytime, bright fortnight, and northern solar migration to the plane of the sun, and after he has enjoyed the facilities afforded in each realm, is next led to the sphere of Dhruva.
आस्थितोऽधमहरालये यदा शेषवक्त्रदहनोष्मणाद्यते ईयते भवदुभाश्रयस्तदा वेदसः पदमदः पुरैव वा
After having attained to Maharaloka from the Dhruva Loka and stayed there for long, he moves to the plane of Brahma. When he begins to feel the all consuming heat coming out of the mouth of Sesha at the approach of cosmic dissolution, or he may reach there even earlier than the approach of cosmic dissolution.
तत्र वा तव पदेदवा वसन् प्राकृतप्रलय ईदिमुक्तताम् स्वेच्छया खलु पुरा विमुच्यते संविभृत्य जगदण्डमोजसा
While residing in Brahmaloka or Vaikuntha, he attains to liberation from embodied existence when all the manifested realms are dissolved at the close of Brahma's day, or he may, by exercise of his own will, pierce the cosmic sphere and attain liberation even earlier.
तस्य च क्षितिभयो महोनिलद्यो महत्प्रकृतिसप्तकावृतिः तत्तदात्मकतया विसंसुखीयादिते पदमनावृतं विभो
O all pervading Lord, the seven coverings of the cosmic sphere earth, water, fire, air, ether, cosmic intelligence, and primordial nature. Thy devotee transcends by realizing his identity with each of them until thy state, unobstructed by any barrier, is open to him.
अर्चिरादिगतिमीतृषीं भजन् विच्युतिं न भजते जगत्पते सच्चिदात्मकभवद्गुणोदयान् उच्चरन्तमनिलेश पाहि माम्
O Lord of the universe, for one who goes to higher planes along the path of light described above, there is no downfall. O Lord of Gurvayur, O embodiment of pure consciousness, protect me, thy devotee, who is loudly extolling thy excellencies.